Welcome back to Turf Talk, Keeneland second week edition. Joe Kristifek in the office today. Good to have you here, Joe.
Good to be here.
Talk a little Keeneland. You were on site 2 of the 3 days, I believe, of opening week. Anything that stuck out to you that we can maybe use going forward?
Yeah, the Keeneland Fall Ale's really good.
Oh, I'm a maiden.
Wearing out a path from the paddock to the craft beer stand to the betting window. Always fabulous at Keeneland. I mean, you're going to lose more than you win as far as how many races and how many bets you make, but it only takes a couple to get the bankroll where it needs to be. So a great opening weekend, and I expect a lot more in the days moving forward.
Yeah, it's a real strong card. I was just getting through Wednesday. I know you've done a little more work than I have thus far, but once again, big fields, pretty wide open races. Is there anything you think that you've looked over, a couple stats that maybe you could use going forward in the next week or two?
Yeah, we always look forward after the race days are over to potential biases that we uncovered on those particular race days. I thought the main track, Scott, has been pretty fair all 3 days. The turf course, I thought, played to speed on Friday after the big rains they got Thursday night. I thought it played very fairly on Saturday and Sunday. But the prices have been phenomenal. 5 of the 10 grass races have paid 12-1 winners or higher. Only 1 has paid 2-1 or less. The dirt races, 21 of them have been run so far. 9 of those have been won by 6-1 shots or higher, and 9 of them have been won by 2-1 shots or lower. So if you're finding those horses that you really like that are going to be short prices and utilizing them in the multi-race wagers and then spreading, you got a chance to make some nice scores.
Yeah, sounds like a good way to think about things. I know both of us like to play the horizontals, pick 5s, pick 6s, pick 4s, try to key on a horse or two. It doesn't always have to be a short price horse, Joe, but when there are those horses you feel very comfortable with, you can kind of key them and then spread against favorites or logicals and other races. Sounds like that system probably working pretty well. Some real competitive races on Wednesday. The Jessamine, I believe, is the last of the Breeders' Cup Win and You're In races. That's the 7th race and featured event, but plenty of other wonderful opportunities. Is anything sticking out to you on first or second look?
Yeah, just to make a quick comment about the jockeys and trainers, too.
Oh, please.
Fletcher's been on fire, right? 4 for 8, all categories. McPeak is 1 for 15, but he won the Alcibiades with Restless Rider and was second in the Breeders' Futurity with Signalman. Watch out for him, because I think he really pointed to the Keeneland meet like he always does. So those numbers are going to improve. Jose Ortiz, Julian Leproux riding in 5 form. Corey Lannery 0 for 23. The Biscuit 0 for 14. James Graham 0 for 13. That's more a product of these big fields and competitive races and the way they're riding, I think.
Yeah, the Biscuit had couldn't lose when they turned for home on opening day. That kind of stung me a little bit.
Too.
Yeah, I don't know what to make of that. Maybe move too early, but with everyone was talking speed bias, but yeah. So definitely some good information there. McPeak, I would think, and Lannery certainly likely to turn things around.
Yeah.
Did you have a play for us maybe tomorrow?
10-1 shot, Barry Lee, race 6, the 7-horse. Really good race. I mean, there's 7 or 8 different horses you can make a case for, but he showed speed and held well to be second against a strong off-the-pace bias at Churchill back on September the 14th. He's going to be forwardly placed. I think the races before that are deceivingly good, so at that price, tough for me to pass on Barry Lee in race number 6 on Wednesday.
All right, and the Jessamine, maybe more of a spread race around it?
I think a spread race. I like the McPeak horse. Right now, the name escapes me, but she's very well bred for the grass. She's going to be a price. You got Pletcher in there. You got Wesley Ward in there. You've got Chad Brown, of course, in there, but very competitive nonetheless.
Well, looking forward to it. I'll be making my first stop at Keeneland and maybe my only one on Thursday, so it should be fun. We both will have content up on twinspires.com. Get involved.